Have you ever stopped to wonder, truly wonder, about the years ahead? Not just how many there might be, but what those years will feel like. It's a thought that crosses many of our minds as we navigate life after 70. We see some friends vibrant, full of energy, still embracing new adventures, while others seem to decline much more quickly, losing their zest for life and their independence. It can be a painful reality to witness, or even to feel a hint of that fear ourselves, the fear of losing our mobility, our sharp minds, or simply the joy of living. But what if I told you there are clear, scientifically backed indicators, right here, right now, that can offer a surprising peek into your potential longevity, and, more importantly, your vitality in the decades to come? It's not about fortune-telling. It's about understanding the subtle signals your body and mind are already sending. In this video, we're going to explore 8 crucial signs, rooted in science and psychology, that predict how long you will truly thrive after 70. These aren't just abstract concepts. They are practical insights that empower you to take charge of your future. So settle in, because by the end of this conversation, you might just discover something truly unexpected about your own potential. Watch to the end for something that will surprise you. So, let's begin our journey by looking at the very first powerful indicator, one that often surprises people with its profound implications for longevity, your physical strength, and mobility. Now, I'm not talking about being able to lift heavy weights or run a marathon, unless you want to. Of course, what we're focusing on here are the fundamental movements and the simple, everyday power your body still holds. Scientific studies have repeatedly shown that markers like your grip strength and your walking speed are remarkably accurate predictors of how well you'll age and how long you'll live independently. Think about it. Your grip strength isn't just about holding a jar. It's a quiet testament to your overall muscle mass, bone density, and even the health of your nervous system. A strong grip suggests a body that's more resilient, less prone to falls, and better equipped to handle the everyday demands of life. When researchers track thousands of people over decades, those with stronger grips consistently show lower rates of chronic disease and live longer. It's truly fascinating, isn't it? It suggests a deeper physiological robustness. But what can we do with this knowledge? Well, it's not about becoming a bodybuilder, but about consistent, gentle strength training. This could be as simple as using resistance bands while sitting in your favorite chair, doing gentle squats using your kitchen counter for support, or even carrying your groceries in a way that engages your arm muscles. Consistency, even in small doses, is your greatest ally here. Just a few minutes, a few times a week, can make a world of difference. It's about maintaining that crucial muscle mass, which naturally declines with age, ensuring your body remains a capable and supportive vessel for your vibrant spirit. Beyond grip strength, consider your walking speed. How quickly and confidently do you move? This isn't just about getting from point A to point B. Your gait, or the way you walk, is a sophisticated symphony of balance, coordination, strength, and even cognitive function. A brisk, steady pace indicates good cardiovascular health, strong leg muscles, and a brain that's efficiently coordinating movement. Conversely, a significantly slowed or unsteady gait can sometimes be an early warning sign of underlying health issues or an increased risk of falls, which, as we know, can have serious consequences as we age. But here's the encouraging part. Walking is something nearly all of us can do, and even small improvements can yield big benefits. Aim for regular walks, perhaps around your neighborhood, in a local park, or even just around your home if mobility is a challenge. If you find yourself slowing down, try incorporating short bursts of slightly faster walking, if safe, or focus on exercises that improve your balance, like standing on one leg while holding onto a counter or trying a gentle Tai Chi class. Remember, every step counts, and the goal isn't Olympic speed, but sustained, confident movement that keeps you connected to the world around you. Your physical strength and the ease with which you move are not just about today. They're about building a strong foundation for many joyful tomorrows. Now, let's shift our gaze from the physical to something equally, if not more, profound: your social connections and sense of community. This might sound less like a scientific predictor and more like common sense, But the research is overwhelming. Loneliness and social isolation are as detrimental to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, and they significantly increase your risk of early mortality. Think about that for a moment. It's a stark reality that in our increasingly interconnected, yet often isolated world, true human connection is becoming a precious commodity. Having strong supportive relationships, whether with family, friends, neighbors, or groups you belong to, provides a buffer against stress, boosts your immune system, and even slows cognitive decline. When you feel connected, you're more likely to engage in healthy behaviors, seek support when needed, and simply have a greater sense of purpose and belonging. It's like having a protective shield around your well-being. Perhaps you've noticed this in your own life. Those times you've shared a laugh with a friend, had a deep conversation with a loved one, or felt truly part of a group. Don't those moments fill you with a unique kind of energy? The good news is, cultivating social connections doesn't require grand gestures. It's about consistent, intentional effort. This could mean scheduling regular phone calls or video chats with distant family, joining a local club or volunteer group that aligns with your interests. Whether it's a book club, a gardening group, or a walking club, or even simply becoming a familiar friendly face to your neighbors. If you've felt a bit isolated lately, start small. Reach out to one person you haven't spoken to in a while. Offer a kind word to someone you encounter in your daily routine. Attend a community event. Remember, genuine connection flourishes when you're present and open. Even if you're an introvert, finding a few meaningful connections can make an enormous difference. It's about quality, not just quantity. These relationships nurture your spirit, give you a reason to get up in the morning, and provide invaluable support through life's inevitable ups and downs. The warmth of human connection is truly a powerful predictor of a long, happy life, because we are, at our core, social beings designed to thrive together. Now that we've discussed the vital importance of your physical movement and the incredible power of your social bonds, let's turn our attention to something that resides entirely within you, yet profoundly impacts your longevity, your mindset, and optimism. You might think this is just about thinking positive, but the science is far deeper than that. Research has shown a remarkable link between an optimistic outlook and a longer, healthier life. People who approach life with a generally positive attitude tend to experience less chronic stress, which we know wreaks havoc on the body over time. They also tend to have healthier habits, engage in more physical activity, and cope better with life's inevitable challenges, seeing them as opportunities rather than insurmountable obstacles. This isn't about ignoring difficulties. It's about how you frame them, how you bounce back, and how you choose to direct your thoughts. A positive mindset can literally influence your biology, reducing inflammation and improving cardiovascular health. Think about the people you know who seem to radiate positivity, even in tough times. Don't they just seem to carry themselves differently, with a lighter step and a brighter spark in their eyes? That's not just a coincidence. It's a testament to the power of their inner world. So, how can we cultivate more optimism, especially if we tend to be a bit more naturally inclined towards worry? It's not about forced happiness, but about gentle, consistent practices. One of the most powerful tools is a simple gratitude practice. Each day, take a few moments to think about 3 things you're grateful for. No matter how small, it could be the warmth of your morning tea, a kind word from a neighbor, or simply a sunny day. This practice trains your brain to notice the good. Shifting your perspective. Another incredibly helpful strategy is reframing challenging thoughts. When a negative thought arises, try to gently question it. Is there another way to look at this situation? Can I find a lesson or a silver lining here? It takes practice, but it's like exercising a new muscle in your mind. Limiting your exposure to overly negative news and surrounding yourself with uplifting people and stories can also make a huge difference. Remember, your thoughts are powerful architects of your reality. Choosing to build with bricks of optimism and resilience can quite literally add healthy, joyful years to your life. It's an internal wellspring of longevity. Next, let's explore your sense of purpose and engagement with life. This sign is deeply connected to your mental well-being and, fascinatingly, your physical health. Having a clear sense of purpose, a reason to get out of bed in the morning, something that gives your days meaning has been strongly linked to increased longevity and a reduced risk of cognitive decline. When you have a purpose, whether it's big or small, it fuels your motivation, encourages you to stay active, and provides a framework for healthy living. It might be dedicating time to a beloved hobby, volunteering for a cause you care deeply about, mentoring younger individuals, or perhaps learning a new skill that challenges your mind. It's about feeling useful, valued, and connected to something larger than yourself. Think about individuals who seem to thrive well into their later years. Often, they are those who remain deeply engaged with life, whether it's through their passions, their community, or their family. They have a reason to keep going, to keep contributing, and that sense of meaning becomes a powerful anti-aging elixir. What does this look like in practice? It's about actively seeking out activities that light you up and make you feel alive. Perhaps you've always wanted to learn to play an instrument, or paint, or delve into genealogy. Now is the perfect time. If you feel a calling to help others, explore volunteer opportunities at local hospitals, schools, or charities. Even staying engaged with your grandchildren, sharing your wisdom and stories, can provide an incredible sense of purpose. The key is to find something that genuinely resonates with you, something that sparks your curiosity and gives your days direction. It's not about finding one grand, overarching purpose that dictates your entire life. It's about discovering those small and large ways you can contribute, learn, and grow. A life lived with purpose is a life lived more fully, and often, a life lived longer. Finally, we come to a sign that might seem obvious, but its profound impact on longevity is often underestimated: the quality of your sleep. We spend roughly a third of our lives sleeping, and for good reason. Sleep is not merely a period of inactivity. It's a highly active and critical time for your body and brain to repair, regenerate, consolidate memories, and regulate hormones. Chronic poor sleep, on the other hand, is a silent stressor that can lead to increased inflammation, weaken your immune system, elevate your risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease, and significantly impact your cognitive function and mood. Think of sleep as your body's daily maintenance crew and rejuvenation spa. If they don't get enough time to do their job, things start to break down. You might notice difficulty concentrating, irritability, or just a general feeling of sluggishness. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They're signals that your body isn't getting the vital restoration it needs to function optimally and sustain itself for the long haul. So, how can we encourage better sleep as we age, when it often seems to become more elusive? Establishing a consistent sleep schedule is paramount. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends. Create a relaxing bedtime routine, perhaps a warm bath, reading a book, listening to calming music, or gentle stretching. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep: dark, cool, and quiet. Avoid bright screens, phones, tablets, TVs for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light can interfere with melatonin production. Also, be mindful of caffeine and alcohol intake, especially in the afternoon and evening, as they can significantly disrupt sleep patterns. If you find yourself consistently struggling, a short, gentle walk earlier in the day can also help regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Investing in good sleep isn't a luxury. It's a non-negotiable cornerstone of long-term health and vitality. It's truly a secret weapon for adding quality years to your life, allowing your body to rejuvenate and prepare for another vibrant day. Now that we've explored the power of sleep, let's pivot to another fascinating aspect of longevity that's all about keeping your mind sharp and engaged: your brain's agility and adaptability, or what many call lifelong learning. It used to be thought that our brains were set in stone after a certain age, but modern science has revealed something truly exciting: neuroplasticity. This means your brain can continue to form new connections, learn new things, and even generate new brain cells throughout your entire life. This continuous growth and adaptation build what's called cognitive reserve, which acts like a buffer against age-related decline and even conditions like dementia. Staying mentally active isn't just about preserving memory. It's about maintaining a vibrant, curious mind that allows you to engage with the world, solve problems, and experience new joys. People who consistently challenge their brains tend to live longer, healthier lives, often maintaining their independence and cognitive sharpness well into their 90s and beyond. It's a remarkable testament to the brain's incredible capacity for renewal. So, how can you keep your brain agile and adaptable? The key is novelty and challenge. Don't just stick to the same routines or the same types of puzzles. Try learning a completely new skill that pushes you outside your comfort zone, like a new language, playing a musical instrument, or taking up painting or pottery. Engaging in activities that require problem solving, like strategy games, crosswords, or Sudoku, can also be beneficial. Reading widely across different genres, discussing new ideas, or even planning a trip to a new place can stimulate your brain in wonderful ways. The important thing is to make learning a joyful, ongoing part of your life, not a chore. Even small, consistent efforts can make a big difference. For instance, if you always take the same route on your walk, try a different one occasionally. If you usually cook the same recipes, explore a new cuisine. These gentle shifts can spark new neural pathways and keep your brain young and vibrant, ensuring your mind remains a powerful ally in your longevity journey. Moving on. Let's talk about a silent yet incredibly potent predictor of your long-term health: your approach to managing stress. We all experience stress. It's an unavoidable part of life, but it's how we respond to and manage that stress that truly matters for our longevity. Chronic stress, the kind that lingers day after day, year after year, can wreak havoc on your body. It elevates cortisol levels, increases inflammation throughout your system, suppresses your immune function, and can contribute to a host of serious health problems, including heart disease, high blood pressure, and even accelerated cellular aging. Think of chronic stress as a constant low-grade fire burning inside you, slowly damaging your internal systems. On the other hand, individuals who have effective coping mechanisms for stress tend to live longer, healthier lives, not because they avoid stress, but because they prevent it from becoming a destructive force. They understand that while they can't always control external events, they can control their reactions. So, what are some powerful, actionable ways to manage stress effectively? One of the simplest yet most profound is mindfulness and deep breathing. Taking just a few minutes each day to focus on your breath, inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly, can activate your body's relaxation response and calm your nervous system. Spending time in nature, whether it's a walk in a local park, gardening, or simply sitting quietly outdoors, has been scientifically proven to reduce stress hormones. Engaging in hobbies you love, listening to calming music, or even finding reasons to laugh more often can also be incredibly therapeutic. It's also important to learn to set healthy boundaries, saying no when you need to, and prioritizing your own well-being. Don't underestimate the power of connection too. Sharing your worries with a trusted friend or family member can lighten the load. Learning to navigate stress skillfully isn't just about feeling better in the moment. It's about building long-term resilience that directly contributes to a longer, more peaceful, and healthier life. Finally, we arrive at the eighth, and arguably foundational sign that predicts your longevity, your nutritional habits, and the health of your gut. What you choose to put into your body directly impacts every single cell, every organ system, and every process that keeps you alive and thriving. It's not just about avoiding unhealthy foods. It's about actively nourishing your body with what it needs to repair, protect, and energize itself. A diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods, vibrant fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and whole grains provides the essential vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber that combat inflammation, support cellular function, and protect against chronic disease. And linked inextricably to nutrition is your gut health. Your gut, often called your second brain, is home to trillions of microbes that play a vital role in everything from your digestion and nutrient absorption to your immune system and even your mood. A diverse and healthy gut microbiome is a hallmark of vitality and is increasingly being recognized as a key predictor of healthy aging. So, how can you optimize your nutritional habits and nurture your gut for longevity? Focus on incorporating a wide variety of colorful plant-based foods into your diet. Aim for the rainbow on your plate. Think leafy greens, berries, vibrant bell peppers, and root vegetables. Prioritize lean protein sources like fish, poultry, beans, and lentils to support muscle mass. Choose healthy fats from avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. Stay well hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Reduce your intake of processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive amounts of red meat. To specifically support your gut, consider incorporating fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi into your diet, which provide beneficial probiotics. Remember, consistency is key, not perfection. Every nutritious choice you make is an investment in your future self, fueling your body for many more years of vibrant living. It's about eating to live well, not just to live. We've covered a lot of ground today, exploring 8 crucial signs that offer a profound glimpse into your longevity after 70, your physical strength and mobility, the depth of your social connections, the power of your optimistic mindset, your sense of purpose, the restorative quality of your sleep, the agility of your brain, your skillful management of stress, and the wisdom of your nutritional choices and gut health. Each of these isn't just a separate piece of the puzzle. They are interconnected, weaving together to create the tapestry of your future health and happiness. Remember, understanding these signs isn't about feeling pressure. It's about feeling empowered. Small, consistent changes in any of these areas can ripple outwards, making a significant difference to your overall well-being and the quality of your remaining years. You have more control than you might think over how you live out your later decades. It's about making conscious choices, day by day, that nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Don't let the idea of making big changes overwhelm you. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 areas that resonate most with you right now, and begin there. Every step, no matter how tiny, moves you closer to the vibrant, fulfilling life you deserve. If anything in this video resonated with you, or if you have a personal experience with any of these signs, please share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights could be incredibly helpful to others in our community. And if you found this conversation valuable, I would be so grateful if you'd give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It truly helps us bring more helpful content like this to you. Thank you for joining me on this important journey today. You have the power to shape your future, and I truly believe you can live your best life at every age.